Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. I hope y'all are doing good. I'm doing great. It's finally fall and I can do all the fall festivities and I can film it for y'all. So I'm very happy. And speaking of film, I actually got up early this morning because I was off today just for like a little mental health day. But I got up early this morning and I went walking and I filmed. I had a few shots of just things that I did earlier today, and I happened to go back and look at the shots, and I didn't like any of the footage that I had. So I was very discouraged, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna film. I'm just gonna do everything that I gotta do, and I'm not even gonna film it. But then a little piece of me was like, girl, things are not gonna always go your way or go right, period. So it's up to you to just kind of push through. So this is me pushing through. We don't have any of the footage from earlier, but I can tell y'all what I did. So I got up early this morning and I walked about 2 miles. It was really nice weather. The high, like when I was outside this morning, it was like the lower 70s, which felt so good because the sun was still shining. So you had that breeze, and then you also had the warmth from the sun. So it was like perfect walking weather. It was perfect. So after I walked, I came home, showered, did my makeup, and got dressed. Then I got back out and I went out and got my first drink of the fall season from Seven Brew. And y'all, it was so good. Now I do have a couple of shots of that, so I'll just probably add it up here. But y'all, when I tell y'all, y'all have to try this drink if you're into the pumpkin flavors. Even if you're not, I'm a go out on a limb on this one. Even if you're not into pumpkin, try this drink. It's still really good. So I ended up getting the pumpkin cookie butter blondie. It was perfect. It was a little sweet, but it wasn't overly sweet. It was just enough. And I actually got the drink order from TikTok. So I'll be sure to add her TikTok down below, and I'll also add the drink order, like exactly what I ended up getting. Y'all, it was so good. I'm glad I liked it versus ordering a drink that I didn't like, because I honestly didn't know what I was going to get myself into using somebody else's drink order. But usually when I do that, it never disappoints. So make sure you try that. And what else did I do? I also went to Target and then I went to Walmart to pick up some things that we're going to need tonight because we are going to make a lasagna soup. I made one last year for the first time, and so we had to bring it back again this time. And if you don't have the lasagna soup in your rotation, sis, you need to put it in the soup rotation for the fall, okay? Let this be your sign to do that. Lasagna soup is so good. And that's coming from a girl that doesn't really care for regular lasagna or spaghetti, which is kind of weird because they're the same ingredients. But something about this soup is so good and it's perfect for the fall. But before we do that, we're gonna decorate a little bit for fall. So here's the thing with the fall decor. So I did get a little bit of fall decor, but as I was buying it, I'm like, this stuff is starting to add up. So I did not get a lot of things. I just got a little bit to sprinkle a little fall here and there around my space. And one thing that I realized is that usually when people are decorating, they'll go through what they already had and then they'll just go out and buy like little extra things here and there. But the thing with me, I bought a few things last year, but I didn't keep those things. I don't know why. So it was basically like I was starting from scratch this year. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get a little base of things that I need and we'll just build on it like for the years to come. So it's not going to be overwhelming at all. This is just a little disclaimer, just some little stuff here and there to make it feel a little bit more cozier here. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do tonight because it is much later. I know this ain't a clean with me though, but what I'm gonna do, I really need to mop the floors and I also need to wipe off the counter. So we're gonna do that before we decorate. Then we'll decorate and then we'll make the lasagna soup and then we'll kind of just go from there and have us a little cozy fall night. But it may go into tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure yet. Just keep watching to see. But I will show you guys what I got from Target and Walmart, and then we'll go ahead and get further into the video. So if you guys like this type of video, then let me know or give it a thumbs up. So it's been a while since I've actually talked in front of the camera, so it's just a little bit weird, but I'm so glad. It to me it's more like personable. Is that the word? I don't know, but it's a lot more personal when I can talk to the camera. I really feel like I'm talking to y'all versus a voiceover. So I hope you guys like this video, and if you're not subscribed, then girl, why aren't you subscribed? I'm just playing. If you're not subscribed, then go ahead and subscribe and become part of the family. And yeah, let's go ahead and get this video started. I didn't get much from the store, so I'm going to go over these really quickly. So I got the Swanson beef broth, 50% less sodium, some lasagna noodles, and I also picked up the Rayo's marinara sauce. Now the Rayo's brand is a little bit more expensive, but the taste is always so good, so I don't mind splurging there. And then I also got some 100% pure pumpkin puree and some baking soda. And these two ingredients are going to be for my pumpkin bread that I'm actually going to make in the next video. And then I also picked up some Torani sugar-free syrup and the flavor caramel. And I also got some pine salt. I know if you guys looked at my last video, I was thinking about getting the Mr. Clean fall limited edition that they had, but I saw mixed reviews on it. So I was like, let me just get something that I know I love the scent of, and you can never go wrong with pine sol. And to me, it still smells a little bit fall-like, so I grabbed that. And I also picked up these Febreze plugins in the scent whipped warm sugar and shea butter, and I thought these would smell really, really good going throughout my space. So while the floors are drying in the living room, I'm going to go ahead and start in the kitchen. And this little coffee nook area, I literally use every single day, whether I'm making iced coffee or hot water for a tea. So I wanted to make it a little bit more organized with a little touch of fall. So I bought this stone board from Ross. And then I also bought this wooden board from TJ Maxx, and I thought they were both really cute and I couldn't decide. So I just bought both of them and I may be taking one back. So you guys will see me interchange both of these until I figure out which one I really liked. So if y'all haven't realized by now, I love a good minimalistic, sleek type of look. So I found these coffee syrup dispensers from Amazon and I feel like they fit that look very well. I love the black tops on them, and then once you guys see the labels, it's like chef's kiss. So I just filled these up. One was French vanilla and then the other one was caramel. And those are pretty much the flavors that I use like on a daily basis. And I feel like these containers really elevated this corner. So this pumpkin shaped canister actually came from TJ Maxx, and I thought it would be cool to put my coffee pods in it, but I guess I didn't realize how big the coffee pods were because I was only able to fit 3 inside. So I just knew that was not going to be practical, so I just placed my tea in it instead because I do use those on a daily basis. I got this bag of pumpkins and also a bag of pine cones from Hobby Lobby that I was originally going to use for something else, and then I changed my mind. So instead of not using it at all, I decided to just add those pieces here. So this is where I wanted to see how it would look with the wooden board, and honestly, even after transferring everything over, I was still unsure about which one I like better. I do feel like the wooden board gives more of fall vibes, but I was still a little bit unsure, but I ultimately just went with this one. But which one do you guys like better, the stone board or this wooden board? So now I'm gonna head over into the living room, and if you watched my last video, you saw where I was raving about having pillow covers, and this is the reason why. These pillow covers came from Amazon and they are very, very good quality. I thought this chocolate brown and this taupe color would be really cute. The taupe color is kind of close to the color of my couch, but honestly, it still was really cute. I liked it. It was just a subtle touch and a lot different from what I had on my couch previously. So this next part is pretty self-explanatory, so I'll let you guys just vibe out to the music. I'm going to be decorating my TV console, and I'll be sure to add each and every piece down below in the description box. If I don't add a link, I'll at least let you guys know where I bought the item from. Now that it's finally dinner time, we can go ahead and get started on this lasagna soup. And I am so excited because, y'all, I've been thinking about this soup all day long. So I'm going to start with browning the ground beef. Now, you can use this or Italian sausage or both. This time around, I just opted for using all ground beef and it came out really good. Although this can be a one pot meal, I wanted to do this separately so that I can make sure the grease is drained very well. Now, the remainder of the recipe I will be doing in my Dutch oven, but this can easily be a crock pot meal as well. The remainder of the soup is very simple. It's just a matter of adding all the ingredients into this pot and simmering it until the noodles are tender. But while it's simmering, I will be making the ricotta cheese mixture. Now that's totally optional, but I will say it makes a good topping for your lasagna soup. So I definitely recommend trying it. So this is the finished product of my lasagna soup, and y'all, I can't say enough how good it was. Last year when I made it, it was good, but it seems like every year I just get better and better at making it. So for the rest of the night, I'm just gonna chill out and watch Gilmore Girls. I actually started it back from the very first episode, so I'm gonna be binge watching this for a while because what's a fall night without watching Gilmore Girls? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.